Okay, well, I hope that helped you decide the 2024 election, which was, I think, the stated purpose of all.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, like, going on that, I think it's a shoe-in for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and I will say
he is the most Quora candidate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Build your own cures at home.
Yeah, he had that answer recently where someone was like, "You were friends with Jeffrey Epstein." He's like, I've been friends with all sorts of crazy. I was friends with
I'm very popular.
I know every bad person.
I will say, as long as we're on the topic of RFK Jr. and the election, rumored, a lot of coverage of this, of the rumored running mate to be Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers and Jesse the Body Ventura. And I will say, if candidate Kennedy, if RFK Jr. actually does select either Aaron Rodgers or Jesse Ventura as his running mate, I would consider voting for him. Aaron Rodgers, I consider voting for just out of how funny it would be. And Jesse Ventura, I want him back in government. I sincerely want Jesse Ventura holding office in the United States, in the executive branch of the United States government. So despite all of his terrible views on basically every other issue, I think Jesse, because as soon as you get president, they're going to vax you up. They're going to give you some vaccine. Robert F. Kennedy's brain will probably explode. He'll die instantly. Get Governor Ventura in there. He's the man. He's got the muscle that this country needs to get us out of our doldrums. And Aaron Rodgers being vice president would just be hilarious, because it's like, could anything worse happen to the Jets?
Yeah.
What if they gave Robert F. Kennedy like all the vaccine course that they give the president, and just instantly his voice becomes normal?
What if he starts talking what if he starts talking like Barry White or some really cool black dude, where he's just like, hello everybody, this is Robert F. Kennedy coming to you from the White House of the United States. You may remember me from my father, Robert F. Kennedy Sr.
Woo!
We're playing some fine soul and R&B here at the White House with my running mate, Aaron Rodgers of the New York Jets.
Give it up, everybody. Can we get one president with like a cool voice?
That's what I was saying. Like, I think Trump is such a good candidate because we all love doing impressions of him. So if you get like Jesse in there again, like, it's a fun voice to do.
America is back.
Jesse in the White House, we're finally opening up the document troves to the American people. There are documents that we haven't seen yet. And I'm officially passing a proclamation that on the center predator, my biceps were officially 10 centimeters wider than the great Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Talk about a job where they let you see the documents.
But you know what, though? Probably over half of all U.S. presidents will never know what they sounded like. So maybe like John Quincy Adams had a really sick voice. Maybe he was like, he sounded like, I don't know, like Pee Wee Herman or something.
I just assume anyone before like 1900 sounded like Mr. Beast. Just no affectation. Really stripped of personality.
What if one of them, what if the older presidents had like an incredibly gay voice that we'd never know about? Just like, y'all need to come down to Monticello. Hello.
Will is listing the most likely scenario.
Yeah, that's what Andrew Jackson sounded like as he did genocide.
Oh my God, y'all, that Trail of Tears. Oh my God, I don't know if it was tears or sweat. It was hot. Lord have mercy.
That's the voice that comes out if you beat a man to death with a cane.
Old Hickory.
I know you did not just say that about my wife.
Well, if we were on Quora, I would ask, did Andrew Jackson sound like that?
Those Seminole Indians are fierce. They were serving cunt all day long. I'm just doing that dude from all the Ryan Murphy shows. That little elfin gay man who's dead now. R.I.P. to him.
I love that guy.
That guy rocks.
That guy was awesome.
I'm gonna bust.
Daddy, look at me. He was really funny. He talk about a guy who did some funny TikToks.
Yeah. And now that will all be lost, like tears in the rain, thanks to our stupid fucking government. No, I think people were sharing people were sharing the best TikToks, and my favorite is the girl crying about how Helen Keller isn't real.
I just wanted to say Helen Keller's not fucking real, and I don't care who you are, but she's not fucking real. Who the fuck? Like, she wrote books? No, she fucking didn't. She's blind and deaf. Also, TikTok, you need to make a front flash. This shit is getting...
That was awesome.
Yeah, she's like, she wrote books? No, she didn't. What the fuck?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, look that up. It's great.
I will.
The worst thing about TikTok is, do you think the funniest ones are insane people, and then they're just extremely alternative comedians? You've been hoodwinked again.